Hey, is this the first time we're going to see a round 3?
This is the first round 3. There should be bombs going off. Every other fight has been stopped either by submission or by submission by position or by getting pounded out. This is the big one.
Yeah, the crowd was getting upset because they want to utilize all the ring girls, and if you're only going 1 and 2 rounds, you don't get to utilize everybody. Not everybody gets their exercise. They want to walk up those steps, and now the crowd reacts.
And as the crowd should. Once again, folks, there's a lot of talent in the ring, and you've got to respect people getting in the ring and doing their thing.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, back home I teach a little fitness to some people that want to train, and squat, thrust, lunges, the facts are in, the research has been done, they are good for your body, they have their attributes and benefits.
As demonstrated so eloquently tonight.
Well, Ron said that. I was just trying to comment on how good exercise is for you.
Oh, I was talking about the fighters. They're coming in here with great shape, really able to push off on their punches and shoot in for their sprawls.
Of course.
For their takedowns,
Ron.
excuse me.
You said it so succinctly. Okay, we're getting ready for round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Round 3. All the fans cheering their favorite fighter on. Steve and Larry going at it. Oh, you heard that one. Big strike.
And once again, Larry pushes Steve up against the fence. Let's see if he's able to get him back down. And this time, instead of going down, try to secure either half guard or side control right off the bat.
Steve looks over at his corner. Very composed, trying to see what's going on. They're kind of holding position. They're still resting. 90 seconds seems like a long time because they're getting a oh, he's going for that front headlock.
He's got it tight, and it looks like he doesn't have an arm in. He might have the guillotine.
Is that far arm out or no?
It's a little hard to see from this angle.
I can't see the far arm.
I'm thinking so, and if he does...
No, he's got the neck. He's working a guillotine.
Absolutely. If he has the energy, this could be the end of
the fight.
He's got
guard.
He's got a guard and possibly
that's a strong guillotine. He's looking to push up. He's looking to get his head out. He's fighting it. You got to give him credit for that. That's a horrible position to be in. I don't know if he's pushing off or tapping.
Larry's doing a good job.
He's out. He's out of the guillotine.
He pushed off his head. He's able to drive himself out. But I tell you, that took a toll on both fighters.
Yes. The guillotine is no joke. And you know what? When they get sweaty, that changes everything, man.
Absolutely.
They slip right off the head. I don't know if these guys use hair gel or not, but just sweat alone makes the head very slippery. And fortunately, it allowed him to get out of that guillotine for Jason. But you know what? I'm not taking anything away from him. He did a great job. He weathered the storm. You know, he's got his body weight on top. He's trying to regain composure, you can tell.
Absolutely. Larry's on top. Steve isn't freaking out. He's staying pretty calm. He's got the guard. Larry's driving that elbow in, but these guys right now, after the last 2 rounds, they're going to need to take a little time, regain. Oh!
Kimura attempt. He got it.
I spoke too soon. Steve, from the bottom, from the guard, is able to secure that shoulder.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Kimura we mentioned earlier. It's not something that goes in your coffee. That was just a feeble attempt at humor. It is an inverted shoulder lock. It is very effective. And if you don't tap out, it dislocates the shoulder, which we saw earlier is not much fun at all for the recipient.
Absolutely. If your shoulder comes out, that is the end of the fight. There's no point in continuing.
Oh my
he
God.
did the right thing. Larry did by tapping. He was in a bad position. He was in the guard. The hold was secure.
Oh, I tell you what, the way he weathered that guillotine, that is a tough man.
He kept fighting. He never stopped. And that was the first time it went into the 3rd round. These guys never stopped fighting the entire time. That's the kind of fight you love to watch. Tough fighters.
Team Oyama, Steve Johnson.
Team Oyama looks like they're 2-1 tonight. And they did a great job.
That was a great job. They went into the 3rd round. They were exchanging beautifully. These are 2 big guys. You know, the bigger guys, like we said, they have a lot more weight to push around. They get tired. They got to pace themselves. But you know what? These are two tough guys, man. They had a good exchange. And once again, you got a winner, and you got a guy coming back next time trying even harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Those guys came in great shape, too. They never stopped fighting. Even though they might have taken some time when they were up against the cage, they weren't throwing punches the entire time. They never stopped fighting for position. They never stopped trying to advance their position and their cause in the cage, and it made it a very exciting fight.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And like we said before, you know, one technique sets up another technique. If you catch somebody in a guillotine and they happen to get out, it sets up a shoulder lock. Because if you got out of a guillotine, you are darn sure not going to duck your head.